Correction on that. Number 11, Carter Quist. Number 14, Seth Van Heidsma. For the Ramblers at forward, number 10, Kelvin McGillis. And at forward for McBain, number 32, Joseph Winkle. For the Comets, number 15, Blake Dizou. At center for McBain, number 25, Evan Haberkamp. For the Comets, number 23, Trevin Winkle. At guard for McLain, number 12, Dylan Schroeder. And for the Comets, number 31, Lyndon Okafor. And at guard for McBain, number 34, Benjamin Rodenball. The Comets are coached by Mr. Kyle Bentham. The Rippers are coached by Mr. Bruce Copeman. The officials for tonight's ball game, Mr. Randy Reese, Mr. Tom Wall, and Mr. Gordon Hanson.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's boys varsity basketball game. Here in McBain is the Battle of McBain, the McBain Ramblers versus Northern Michigan Christian School. I am Kyle Culp, joined by Tucker Vanderveld. The Ramblers coming into this game currently 7-13 overall, last in the Highland Conference at 7-9. McBain coming off a win against Roscommon as we see Trevin Winkle win the tip for the Comets. Dizou looks to drive, shot up, no good, rebounded by Winkle.
And the Comets coming off of a win against Frankfurt, 61-49 last Saturday. They are 19-0, 16-0 in the conference. They are first in the Highland Conference as we see Seth Van Heidsma putting first points on the board for the Comets. NMC averaging 61 points per game and only allowing 39 points, as the Ramblers are averaging 43 points and allowing 49 points. As Haverkamp from the arc, no good, rebounded by Winkle. He drives inside, gets contact from Trevin Winkle, and the Comets will come out with the ball. Trevin Winkle drives inside. Blake Dizou, no good from beyond the arc, rebounded by Schonert.
I've been watching this matchup for a very long time, and one thing I can guarantee you that's going to happen tonight, it's going to be physical. Both of these teams play tough. Neither of them wants to lose. I remember last year, the homecoming game for McBain against NMC ended with Trevin Winkle having to wear bandages across his head. It was a rough game, and I expect the same here tonight as we see Blake DeZude taking it the other way. Gets it to Okampaw. Shot up, no good.
It's Winkle. Drives inside. Trying to find somewhere to go. He kicks it to Rodenbaugh. Winkle on the far side. Goes over to Haverkamp. Ball stolen by Winkle. And Winkle with the 2. A quick timeout by Coach Bruce Copeman. McBain not starting off real well as they are, but they have only allowed NMC to score 4 points. Kyle, what do you think is going through Bruce Copeman's head at the moment?
Well, as we saw earlier when they matched up this season, NMC is by far the better team. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. NMC, they play hard, they make their shots, and they play good defense. And when you look at this McBain team, once again, they're so young. You know, in the starting lineup, you only have 2 seniors. That is Joe Winkle and Dylan Schoner. And none of the 5 starters played at all last year. So it's very tough. You know, it's later in the season. They've definitely changed completely from the 0-6 start they had at the start of the season. But this is going to be a game where we can figure out how good this McBain team is. Record aside, you know, wins, losses, it doesn't matter. Games like this determine whether you're a good basketball team or not. Can you be at home against the biggest rival you have and beat them?
Well, and I kind of think their game against Manton in Manton kind of changed their aspect on the season. It was a late in the season that they figured out. With that 3 overtimes, you know, it kind of gave them an aspect that a game is just 4 quarters, and if you can make it through those 4 quarters, you'll be fine. As we see, Haverkamp goes over to Winkle, and he will throw it off of Seth Van Heitzma's foot. It'll be a kick ball. The Ramblers will take it underneath their own basket. 5:22 left in the opening quarter. Rodenbaugh inbounds to Winkle, and Schoner will set up the offense. Haverkamp to Schoner. Over to McGillis. Haverkamp on the far side. Rodenbaugh to McGillis. He looks for the 3, decides not to take it. Winkle to Rodenbaugh. Double teamed. And he goes to Schoner.
And when you look at Rodenbaugh, he's a freshman, and you know, we've said this time and time again, it is very rare for freshmen to be on varsity at the boys level. Bruce Copeman just doesn't often do that. But not only does he have Ben Rodenbaugh playing at the varsity level, he has him starting every night. And as we saw in that man game, Ben Rodenbaugh isn't just starting. He is the focal point of this offense. He brings the ball up the floor. He runs the plays. In a lot of nights, he's the top scorer. If Ben Rodenbaugh has a bad night, McBain may struggle in this game.
You know, coming into the season, I wasn't sure what Rodenbaugh was going to do for this team. You know, I kind of thought Copeman was thinking crazy thoughts, you know, with his age and all that. But Rodenbaugh really has rounded out and gotten better every single game that he's played. Checking in for the Comets, number 13, Ethan Bennett. Rodenbaugh called for a travel.
He shuffled his feet there as he went to shoot the ball. Good call from the officials. That was a hard one to catch. Seth Van Heitzma gets it back to Trevin Winkle. Guarded by Joseph Winkle. Gets a screen from Bennett. DeZoo. Down low to Bennett. He gets a shot to go.
And the last time we saw Ethan Bennett, he was a flex player for the Comets, playing both JV and varsity. As we see, he gets a steal. But from what I've heard is Bennett is now full-time varsity. And Trevin Winkle hits a three.
Coach Copeman will take a timeout. That's a tough start for the Ramblers, going down 9 points to nothing early in this game with 2:58 left. Copeman, he's got to figure something out. He's got to get the ball going. And honestly, McBain really haven't even looked like scoring. They've had some silly turnovers, like Winkle on the second to last possession, just throwing the ball away. You cannot have that in a game like this.
Well, and one thing we haven't seen yet is we haven't seen the impact from Evan Haverkamp. Normally he's a big impact down low, right at the front of the rim. You dish the ball down to him, and he lays it up over top of his defender and gets it to go. And we just haven't seen that yet tonight.
And this is the final game of the regular season for McBain. Next game will be next Wednesday, and that's districts against Pine River here at home. And this is your last chance, if you're Coleman, to iron out any of the last kinks you have before playoffs. Because I know this team doesn't always look great, but they play hard and they play physical, and sometimes that's enough to take you far in the playoffs.
Well, and their first matchup is against a team that they've split their season series with, and that's Pine River. They went to Pine River and lost by 1 point with the Calvin McGillis layup at the end of the game when they needed a three. And then they came back here in McBain and just dominated against Pine River. As we see Rodenbaugh, again, controlling the offense. He sets up the play, and then he executes. Rodenbaugh on the near side gives it to Haverkamp. And Haverkamp called with the travel.
And one thing I'm already noticing in this game, when you look at the crowds, there is one student section I can hear, and it is not McBain. NMC students have came to be loud, and they are already doing it 6 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, and you come to McBain, and your first priority is winning, obviously. But, if you beat McBain, it says something about your program, because McBain's been a dominant team for so long, and finally, now in the rebuilding process after last year's seniors graduated a big group of talent.
Some of those seniors in the building tonight. I can see Dan Rodenbaugh and Caden McGill sitting across from us. Connor Murphy's here. Those players, that group of 5, 6, 7, they were special players. They played together their whole lives, and they played well. And it's a big thing to navigate through when you lose players like that.
Well, and I don't think that group had lost a game until the quarterfinal game against Iron Mountain. As DeZoo picks up a bucket, he is fouled by Ben Rodenbaugh, the freshman. That's his first team foul. 1:39 left in the opening quarter.
And with that free throw, it puts NMC up 12-0. You know, McBain over the course of the season, normally they don't start out great. As a charge is called, foul will be called on Joe Winkle. That's his first. But normally, it's the start of each half they normally struggle. The first half in the third quarter. And in a game like this, you can't struggle for too long in the first quarter, because once you do, that allows NMC to get out to a big lead and just hold that lead all game.
Well, and the last game that we saw McBain struggle like this was against a big school, Cadillac. You know, only scoring 4 points in the first half with 1:10 left in the first half right now. McBain, they've kept most games close. And this game, they just aren't getting anything done on the offensive or the defensive side of the boards. As 50 seconds left in the opening quarter, it's Trevin Winkle, guarded by Joe Winkle. DeZoo. Shot no good, rebounded by Brock Maloney. 35 seconds left. It's Schonert. Now Joe Winkle. Maloney over to Haverkamp. And the ball goes straight through Schonert's hands and out of bounds. 21 seconds left, and Jonas Lancer checks in for the Comets. Trevin Winkle gets the screen from Bennett. Goes to DeZoo in the corner. Shot no good, and Haverkamp with the rebound. 3 seconds left. And Rodenbaugh puts up a last-second shot. Didn't know what the clock said, as he kind of had to hurry that shot, you know, after being told to shoot the ball. McBain going scoreless in the opening quarter against NMC, 12-0.
McBain starts with the ball to start the second quarter. Tyler Cucci checked in. It's Winkle in possession. Gets it to McGillis. He checked back in. Tyler Cucci. Down low to Rodenbaugh. Saves it. Back to Cucci. Screen from Maloney, guarded by Eisinga. Winkle. Down low to McGillis. McGillis. Good move. Can't get it to go. Ball rebounded by Trevin Winkle. Gets it up to Blake DeZoo. Lancer to Winkle. Eisinga. Lancer down low to Quist. Guarded by Joe Winkle. Gets it back out to Trevin Winkle. Trevin Winkle to Lancer. Eisinga looks to drive. Back out. Foul is called on Tyler Cucci. That's his first foul.
Number 2, White. His first, team number 3 for the half.
Trevin Winkle into DeZoo. Guarded by Rodenbaugh. DeZoo gets past him. He's called for a travel. NMC still pressing. Rodenbaugh into Winkle, back to Rodenbaugh. Winkle, cross court to McGillis, just out of reach.
And that's another turnover for McBain. McBain has to look for the easier passes. You know, that cross court pass over a defender, you know, McGillis has to jump sky high just to get it, and it was just out of reach. Got Trevin Winkle, drives inside, met by Maloney. Ball in the air, caught by Tyler Cucci, goes inside to McGillis. And his shot is blocked. Maloney with the steal, and they say it's off NMC. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 25, Evan Haverkamp. McGillis. Tries to go down low to Haverkamp. Pass was a little bit hard as it bounces right off of Haverkamp into a defender. Fouls on Brock Maloney, his first, team's fourth.
Winkle into Izinga. Ball knocked loose by Tyler Cucci. McGillis picks it up. Rodenbaugh in possession. McGillis. Screen from Haverkamp. Quist switches onto him. McGillis looks to drive. Pulls it back out to Rodenbaugh. 5:30 left in the first half. Cucci in the corner. Guarded by Izinga. Gets it down low to Maloney. Pump fakes. McGillis. Three-point shot up and in. First points of the board up on for the Ramblers and Calvin McGillis. Can that be what gets McBain rolling? Trevin Winkle trying to silence it. Ball loose. Lancer in possession. Quist. Spin move. Shot up. No good, but he's fouled. No, they call it travel. McBain takes over.
Checking in for the Comets, number 31, Landon Okampaw, and number 14, Seth Van Heitzma. Tyler Cucci goes back to Rodenbaugh. NMC still pressing. They go up to McGillis, drives inside, and he's fouled by Winkle. McGillis will go to the line to shoot two. As Winkle's first foul, team's first.
McGillis did a good job there to catch the ball with one hand, get the ball down in dribbling, and get to the hoop and draw a foul, but he misses the first free throw. Ethan Bennett checks in for Quist, and Dylan Schonert checks in for Ben Rodenbaugh. McGillis at the line, shooting the second free throw. Can't get to go. Out of bounds, last touch by DeZoo. Schonert will look to inbound for the Ramblers. Goes to Cucci in the corner. Down low to Haverkamp. Guarded by Bennett, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Trevin Winkle, he's taking it the other way. Euro steps. Charge called. Good take there from Dylan Schonert. Over the season, McBain has struggled to keep their feet set when taking charge. Schonert did a good job there.
And you know, Schonert last season when he did get to go in, which, you know, it happened almost every night because the previous seniors created such a lead. Schoner was really good at setting his feet and just holding his ground and letting the contact come to him. As Schoner drives down the middle, kicks it to Cucci. Had a wide open three, decided not to take it. And the Comets will take it the other way. Ben Heitzma drives down the middle. Ball goes out of bounds off McGillis's foot. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 32, Joe Winkle, and number 34, Ben Rodenbaugh.
Okenpaw gets it to Van Heitzma. Now to Dazoo, guarded by Rodenbaugh. Dazoo looks to drive. Shot up, no good. Good defense there from McGillis. Shot blocked by Haverkamp. Van Heitzma will just pull it out to the perimeter. Stoppage of play. Stoppage of play for an injured player. He's able to get up and off the floor. Checking in is number 22, Brant Winkle. Brant Winkle goes to Okenpaw, guarded by Joe Winkle. A lot of Winkles involved in this game. Okenpaw to Van Heitzma, guarded by Schoner. 3:40 left in the first half. Score still 12-3. NMC winning. Bennett, guarded by Haverkamp. Okenpaw. Van Heitzma.
Van Heitzma goes to Okenpaw. Gives it back. Van Heitzma, guarded by Schoner. Okenpaw goes to Bennett. Rodenbaugh with the steal. 2-on-2. Rodenbaugh no good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. Ball out of bounds off Carter Quist. 2:57 left in the half. Haverkamp double teamed and he's fouled.
Foul on number 13, Red. His first, team third for the half. Shooting 2.
Haverkamp makes the first. Haverkamp going 1 for 2 from the line, rebounded by Brant Winkle. And Schoner will pick up a foul.
Foul is called on number 12, White, his first, team number 5.
Winkle with the steal. Schoner now with the ball. He goes to Winkle. Haverkamp at the top of the key goes to Schoner. Now McGillis over to Haverkamp. Tries to go down low to Winkle, but it's stolen by Bennett. That's one of those passes that you gotta fake it high and then bounce pass, or vice versa. You just gotta keep catch the defender off guard so you can make that pass down low.
And I know from experience, Copeman really works on the pass into the post as Haverkamp, I believe Haverkamp would be called for a foul. You know, Copeman teaches that fake high, go low, and gets the defender going for the ball high and able to get the ball into the post. Foul is on Haverkamp. That's his first. Be Brant Winkle at the line, shooting 2. Can't get the first one to fall. Brant Winkle, second free throw up and in. Makes the lead 9-13-4. Rodenbaugh, guarded by Brant Winkle. Joe Winkle keeps it from going out of bounds. Guarded by Okenpaw, goes behind the back, looks to drive. Gets it back out to Rodenbaugh. Looking to set a play up. Schoner, minute 28 left in the first half. Schoner to Haverkamp, pump fakes. He's called for a travel. NMC will take over.
1:24 left in the half. NMC up 9. It's Okenpaw. Goes to Brant Winkle, down low. Okenpaw saves it. And Okenpaw did not make it back inbounds before trying to get the ball. McBain will take it over, just over a minute left. Winkle. Over to McGillis. Haverkamp on the far side. Now Rodenbaugh. Down low to McGillis. He's triple teamed, still gets the shot off. I'm not sure how he did that. Lead is now 7.
You know, Kelvin McGillis will be credited for the points there, but that looked just like Caden McGillis. That's exactly how Caden got a lot of his points last year, being able to twist his body midair, and we saw Kelvin do it there. Schoner in the fast break. Pulls up, mid-range jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Bennett. Goes long to Van Heidsma. He'll slow it down. 17 seconds left. Clock is running. Van Heidsma guarded by Schoner. 10 seconds left. Brant Winkle, 7 seconds left. Guarded by Rodenbaugh. Okenpaw, 3 seconds left. Double team. Brant Winkle, last second shot up and in. At the end of the first half, NMC is up 16-6.
Where's the beef? It's right here at Eagles General Store. Buy a quart of locally grown Michigan beef for $3.49 per pound, hanging weight. Cut and vacuum sealed to your specifications. Guaranteed good. Over 60 meals for a family of 4. Stock your freezer. Order today. Call Eagles General Store in beautiful downtown Falmouth and beautiful uptown Reed City.
It's time for school again! Welcome to McBain's newest addition, the Little Wheels Preschool. Little Wheels Preschool offers half-day or full-day programs for 3, 4, and 5-year-old children. The Little Wheels program strives to help each child reach their full potential with the goals of improving student achievement, building confidence, enhancing their social skills, and teaching physical skills and teamwork, all within a healthy and safe environment. Preschool daily rate is $30 a day and preschool part-time daily. We are also offering Rambler Time. This is a new daycare system setup just in case you are running a little behind in the morning or you need to bring your child in early. We have you covered. You can bring your child in at 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. or pick them up between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. This rate is $5 a day. You can enroll your child anytime, but you better hurry, the spots are filling up.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the start of the second half. Score is currently NMC 16, McBain 6. NMC will start with the ball in the second half.
Kyle, what do you think what were your thoughts on the first half for the Ramblers?
Well, that first quarter is something to forget. Not scoring like that is something you just cannot have in a rivalry game like this. But in that second quarter, I honestly think they outplayed NMC. It was very low scoring, but both teams played really physical. And I think if that second quarter is anything to show what the rest of this game will be like, McBain does have a chance.
Well, and I heard a glimpse of Coach Bruce Copeman, who earned his 500th career win this season. I heard a glimpse of his before pre-half speech to his team right there, right by the bench. And he talked about transition. You know, they didn't do real well in the transition offense. You know, they get the rebound, and then you got 4 other guys standing there waiting for the ball to just move. And you know, you got to get running down. You got to get down the floor so that you can have open opportunities for easy layups at the other end.
And McBain really struggled with this pressure that NMC is applying, struggling to get the ball across half court, and when they do, often turning it over. That's a second ball thrown off the foot of an NMC player. It'll be Rodenbaugh taking the ball out of bounds. On the right side of half court, gets it to Joe Winkle. Loses his footing, stolen by Trevin Winkle. He's taking it the other way. Guarded by McGillis. Mid-range jump shot up and in. First points of the second half is from NMC. Rodenbaugh did not expect that pass to come back from Joe. Out of bounds, NMC takes over. Timeout, Coach Copeman.
And an early timeout, you know, McBain doing the same thing they did in the first half, you know, starting off really slow and they're not giving themselves the ability to fill in the hole that they dug in the first half. You know, they keep digging that hole that they did, and you know, if you keep digging for too long, you won't be able to get out of this hole.
After the McBain timeout, NMC in possession. Dazoo looking to inbound. Gets it to Trevin Winkle, guarded by Joe Winkle. Gets a hand on the ball. Fouls called on the ground. It is on Joseph Winkle. That's his second foul. McBain's first team foul. NMC also has 1 team foul this half. Now Van Heidsma looking to inbound. Going to the corner to Dazoo. Dazoo to Winkle. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. McGillis gets the rebound. Rodenbaugh bringing the ball up the floor. 6:50 left in the third quarter. Rodenbaugh to Schonert. Guarded by Van Heidsma. To McGillis. Now Winkle. Haverkamp. McBain moving the ball well. Schonert. McGillis wanted to shoot the 3, decided to pass to Winkle, 6:30 left. Haverkamp. Rodenbaugh, that was a bit of a risky pass there from Haverkamp. Winkle in the corner, guarded by Trevin Winkle. Ball deflected off Trevin Winkle's foot.
I think Winkle thinks he's playing soccer out there because that's the second or third time that he's kicked the ball.
NMC does have a soccer team. Joe Winkle for 3, shot no good, rebounded by Haverkamp. He goes up with it. Fouls called on the ground against NMC. It's on number 11, Quist. That's his first, second team foul. Rodenbaugh goes up with the and scores. Trevin Winkle, guarded by Joe Winkle. Trevin can't get it to go. Haverkamp gets the rebound to Rodenbaugh. 18-8 the score, 5:50 left in the third quarter.
Rodenbaugh goes over to Schoner. Schoner dribbling around, finds Rodenbaugh. Winkle to McGillis. Oh, back to Rodenbaugh. Down low to Haverkamp. Backs down Quist. And he gets the 2 to go. Now that's the type of offensive possession that the Ramblers usually had for the for this season. You know, pass the ball around and then throw it down low to Haverkamp for the 2.
And normally Haverkamp has got a huge size advantage, but McBain Public isn't the only school that's got those big McBain jeans. NMC also has them too. They've got some big players like Ethan Bennett, and Quist. He's pretty big. Joe Winkle looks his drive. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Quist. Trevin Winkle. Spin move. Good defense there from Joe Winkle. Van Heitzman guarded by Schoner. Screen from Trevin. Trevin Winkle with the ball, 4:30 left. Score 20-10. Dazoo. Trevin Winkle, jump shot is good. Schoner to Rodenbaugh. Winkle. Back to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh to Schoner. Trevin Winkle with the steal. He'll shoot a 3. Shot is good. Timeout, McBain.
Pepperoni pizza's good. Where's it from?
You don't know? It's from Kelly's Pizza and Grill.
That's correct.
And who are you?
Don't worry about it. At Kelly's Pizza, you can get freshly made pizza at an affordable price. Kelly's has all the classics in their menu, but lots of specialty pizzas as well, like chicken bacon ranch and barbecue chicken. Prices start at $10.99 for a single topping, 16-inch pizza.
I'll have to check it out sometime. Thanks, random stranger.
So come on down to Kelly's Pizza and Grill, McBain's best pizza, and so much more.
.354 left in the third quarter. McBain down 15. Ball is Haverkamp. Schoner slows things down. He'll set up the offense for the Ramblers. Goes over to Rodenbaugh. Now McGillis. He fires from 3. And McGillis hits the 3! Brant Winkle from the 3, trying to respond with the 3 of his own, no good. And Ethan Bennett gets the rebound and the shot. Bennett makes the first. And Bennett going 2 for 2. Rodenbaugh to Schoner. Back to Rodenbaugh. McBain struggling to get the ball across half court. Rolling ball. And McBain gets called with the 10-second. Nathan Isinga puts up a layup, no good. Rebounded by Winkle. Rolling ball with the ball. He's guarded by Lancer. Schoner. Back to Winkle. McGillis looks to shoot a three. Haverkamp. Isinga.
In possession, guarded by Rodenbaugh. Goes to Lancer. Winkle, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Bennett. Gets it out to Trevin Winkle. Now Brant Winkle back to Trevin. 2 minutes left in the third. NMC up 14, Isinga. Doesn't use Bennett's screen, goes up with it and scores! Rodenbaugh to Joe Winkle. He gets it to Schoner. Pass down low, out of bounds, last touch by McGillis.
Now on that play right there, I think the better option would have been if Schoner had just pulled up from the mid-range, just shoot it right over top of McGillis and the defender as Tyler Cucci checks in for the Ramblers, giving Schoner a break. It's Nathan Isinga, goes to Trevin Winkle. Back to Isinga. And a foul called. Fouls on Joe Winkle. No. Foul is on Brant Winkle for the Comets. Cucci trying to go to Rodenbaugh, and Lancer deflects the ball out of bounds.
Rodenbaugh to Joe Winkle. Joe Winkle looks to drive. Foul's called on the ground against Trevin Winkle. That's his fourth foul. It's only the third quarter. That's a tough foul to take for a key player for this Comet offense. Dazoo checks in for Trevin Winkle. 1:23 left in the third quarter. McGillis into Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh, guarded by Lancer. Winkle to McGillis. Cucci. Back to Haverkamp, minute left. Rodenbaugh gets past Lancer, jump shot up. No good. McGillis and Haverkamp both fighting for the rebound. It'll go out of bounds. NMC takes over. Brock Maloney checks in for McGillis.
You know, on that play, you almost got to be like a volleyball where you call for the ball, you know, let your teammates know that you're going for it. As a foul is called. Excuse me, a kick ball. And NMC will call a timeout.
After the timeout, NMC in possession, looking to inbound under McBain's hoop, gets it into Dazoo. Guarded by Rodenbaugh. Dazoo looks to drive to his left. Reverse layup. Shot up from Lancer. No good. Rebounded by Isinga. Back out to Lancer. Dazoo. Brant Winkle. He looks to drive. Isinga. Down low to Bennett. Guarded by Haverkamp. He is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get called for a foul when you swat at the ball. And McBain fans clearly not happy about that call. But all in all, the final decision goes to the men in the stripes.
Thank you for specifying that it goes to the people in the stripes, because if not, I might have thought there were zebras on the court. Rodenbaugh, cross court to Joe Winkle. Down low to Maloney, pump fakes. Goes up with it, shot blocked by Bennett. Lancer gets the rebound. 8 seconds left. 6, Dazoo. Screen from Isinga. 2 seconds left. Zoo's shot no good. At the end of the third quarter, NMC up 30-13. Schoner looking to inbound to Cucci. Guarded by Van Heitzma to Joe Winkle. Maloney down low to Cucci. Pump fakes. Shot up, no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by Quist. Good hustle there from Maloney. Be Joe Winkle to inbound for the Ramblers. Gets it into Schoner. Down low to Winkle. Tyler Cucci for 3. Shot no good. Joe Winkle gets the rebound. Shot blocked by Dazoo. He goes up with it again. Can't get it to go. Ball knocked loose. Out of bounds. Good save from Kelvin McGillis onto Okampaw. And it'll be McBain ball. Schoner has to go deep to Tyler Cucci. Looked like he wanted to shoot it, decided to take his dribble. Guarded by Van Heitzma. Joe Winkle looks to drive. Shot up, blocked by Brant Winkle. Van Heitzma taking it the other way, guarded by Cucci, 7:10 left. Ball knocked loose, Van Heitzma recovers. Gets it to Okampaw, guarded by McGillis. Van Heitzma, Blake Dazoo, down low to Quist, guarded by Maloney. He can't get a shot to go. Rebounded by a combination of Winkle and McGillis.
Winkle, guarded by DeZoo. And Quist takes the ball. Okenpaw in the corner. No good on the three. Rebounded by Quist, and he's fouled. Fouls on Brock Maloney, his second, team's fourth. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 34, Ben Rodenbaugh, and number 25, Evan Haverkamp. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Ball stolen by Van Heidsma. He'll slow things down, let the rest of his team catch up. It's DeZoo. Drives inside. And Haverkamp. No, Schoner picking up the foul. His second, team's fifth. DeZoo makes the first. And DeZoo going 2 for 2. Schoner back to Rodenbaugh. Schoner tries to go in the middle to Haverkamp. No, McGillis. DeZoo goes to Van Heidsma. Quist to DeZoo. He fires from beyond the arc. Cucci over to Schoner. And Schoner called with a travel. And timeout, McBain.
It'll be DeZoo to inbound after the McBain timeout. Goes to Seth Van Heidsma. Guarded by Tyler Cucci. Gets it to Okenpaw. Now DeZoo. Foul called on McGillis. That's his first. Van Heidsma to Okenpaw. He shoots a three. Shot is good. Rodenbaugh to Tyler Cucci. 5 minutes left. Haverkamp to Rodenbaugh. Haverkamp. Fouls called on 31, Okampaw. That's his first.
Checking in for the Comets, number 3, Jonas Lancer, number 20, Nathan Eisenga, and number 13, Ethan Bennett. For the Ramblers, number 44, Caleb Camphouse. Haverkamp shoots over Bennett. And ball's off of Camphouse. Eisenga to Dezou. Gets the screen from Bennett. Brant Winkle. Three-pointer no good. Cucci up to Joe Winkle. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Winkle makes the first. And Trevin Winkle checks in for the Comets. And Winkle going 2 for 2 from the line. Clay Engelwright checking in for the Ramblers. Trevin Winkle bringing the ball to the floor for the Comets. Goes to Nathan Eisenga. Over to Lancer. Cross court to Brant Winkle. He drives inside, kicks it down low to Bennett. And Bennett never had a hand on it. Engelwright bringing the ball up the floor for the Ramblers. Goes to Rowenbaugh. Haverkamp. Over to Engelwright. Engelwright puts up a shot and he's fouled and he gets the 2. Checking in for the Comets, number 21, Isaac Bowden.
Engelwright to shoot his and one free throw. No good. Eisenga. Guarded by Camphouse, now Engelwright. Ball stolen by Engelwright. Ball loose, NMC gets it back. Eisenga. Lancer, guarded by Camphouse, gets past him. Down low to Bennett. Bennett will go to the line for an and one free throw.
Checking in for the Ramblers, number 3, Braylon Pace. Engelwright bring the ball up the floor for the Ramblers. Goes to Pace. Cross court to Haverkamp. Now Camphouse. Back to Engelwright. Camphouse. Haverkamp. Down low. He's double teamed. Splits the double team. Gets the shot off. No good. And Joe Winkle's fouled. He'll go to the line. Fouls on Ethan Bennett. His second, team's 8th. Both teams in the bonus. Winkle at the line shooting 2. Checking in for the Comets, number 25, Colin DeCam. Winkle no good on the second. Haverkamp shot no good. McBain takes the possession. Winkle goes to Haverkamp. Pace over to Engelwright. Pace to Haverkamp. Down low to Engelwright. Shot just rolls off the front of the rim, no good. It's Isinga.
Lancer, guarded by Camphouse. Lancer looks to drive. Shot up, no good. Bennett with the rebound. Foul called on the ground. I think some of these refs might need to invest in some Velcros. They have had to tie their shoes multiple times during this game, something you don't often see.
Well, you know, Velcro is a very efficient way of keeping your shoes tight. You know, you just pull the strap across, Velcro it together. You won't have to worry about shoelaces coming loose and causing a tripping hazard.
Bennett hits the first free throw. Bennett hits the second. You know, with untied shoelaces, you could trip, fall, and break a hip, and we don't want that.
Well, you also could invest in some slip-ons, but, you know, those aren't always as tight as you can make Velcro.
I would go with Crocs, to be honest with you. Engelwright, minute 55 left in the fourth quarter. Gets it to Winkle. Joe Winkle looks to drive. His shot up, no good. Foul is called. Joe Winkle to shoot 2.
Kind of a late whistle. Winkle makes the first. He'll get a second attempt. And Winkle going 2 for 2 from the line. Engelwright with the steal. Bowden gets the ball back, and Engelwright will pick up a foul. You know, good hustle by Engelwright going for the ball. As Isaac Bowden will go to the line, shooting 1 and 1. Free throw no good. Caleb Camphouse with the rebound. Pace gets the layup to go. 1:35 left in the game. Bowden goes over to Cam Boss. Drives inside. And it's Swout Swivers. Camphouse. And as Dirk Rosenball is out of bounds trying to go for the ball. So it will be McBain ball with 1:10 left in the game. Winkle. Pace to Winkle. He fires from beyond the arcs. Too strong. Winkle with the ball. 40 seconds left. It's Engelwright. Tries to go down low to Camphouse. And Boss will pick up the foul, his first. Engelwright at the line shooting 2. And Engelwright makes the second 2. Boss loses the ball. Darius Pena drives inside, and he's fouled.
Darius' first free throw is good.
You know, Darius is another freshman on the varsity team. You know, aside from Rodenbaugh, he doesn't really get much playing time, but when he's on the court, he gives 100% every time. And you see he picks up a block, and Boss called with the travel. 5 seconds left in the game. And Engelwright will shoot a last second shot from beyond the volleyball line, making it. Didn't change the outcome of the game, but it made a difference to him. 29-44, your final score. I am Target Vanderveld, joined by Kyle Culp with Joseph Gandolfi behind the computer and Cole Engelwright behind the camera. We are the Railway Review crew. Thank you and good night.